But look at it now. BassMage and ProtoBanham ready to go. Of course, we see Proto kind of had some chinks in the armor early on, but now it seems like he's playing more to his caliber. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And then, of course, we have BassMage. Really, really good spot here.
BassMage just said before that he loves sword characters. He really doesn't mind fighting them at all.
Yeah.
And, you know, Proto is really the apex of that. At least right now, you can see Proto taking a deep breath, trying to keep it composed.
Yep.
The sword guy, yeah. Now, what's interesting is we've seen both of them really like Smashville. So I wonder if we're going to go there at some point in this set and who's going to reign supreme.
There's probably going to be a lot of edge guard setups from BassMage. Lucina, her recovery is pretty easy to edge guard for Puff. You know, you just stick that neutral air out off the forward throw, either trade or just hit her if she's stalling with her double jump. But usually it's going to be that trade. And it's all a matter of if you can line that up. Obviously, you get outranged so hard, boxed out by Lucina. And we're seeing Proto do just that in the beginning of this match. Oh, even just that little tap off stage gets your heart pumping, man.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Proto stepping back in a real good spot right here now. Let's see, can we get back in time, though? Good read, good swing.
Love the swing from Proto, not afraid at all, letting it rip. You really die there if you don't swing early, because
100%.
you're going to go so low, and even if you do trade down there, it doesn't matter. But Proto finding himself in the right spot.
Jigglypuff off stage here, just going to go right to the ledge. Proto knows you can play this really safe. You just need a forward tilt at the edge of the stage. A bear will do the trick as well here. Maybe even an up tilt. Jigglypuff so light, tries to get the dancing blade, but not going to connect here. What a scramble, the Nair connects.
Oh, BassMage using a wave dash back in neutral air, by the way. One of Proto's signature moves that I think he really put people onto in this meta.
I feel like everyone's wave dashing here because of Proto. Like, someone plays against Proto and they're like, yo, that's kind of nice. Like,
yeah, wait, actually, this works? Yo.
Oh, Bass barely clinging to life here. Proto going for the high chase. And there's just so much air dredge on Jigglypuff. You can barely track her with anyone else.
I will do it, and man, gonna get that up throw kill. Gets up there by Proto. They're weaving through. Got caught in his jump.
It's really funny watching how comfortable BassMage is in the air against Lucina. I mean, obviously having a bunch of jumps will do that for you, but he's just not too afraid being above Proto in the air. Not afraid of the up air all that much.
True. I do love that Proto has been able to just like call him out on it though. He's just sitting there. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do a fair. Oh, you're trying to weave in? Nope. F tilt. On reaction, F tilt. Really phenomenal stuff. Okay, opportunity.
Oh, he just air dodged to the ledge, looking for maybe a trump. Yeah, avoid the up B with invincibility or something. Either way, he ends up getting it done somehow.
Oh, I love that. Excellent bait. We do know that Proto will pop that up B pretty much out of nowhere. You saw that BassMage was ready for it there. Didn't get a whole lot out of it, but definitely puts that thought into Proto's mind.
True, man. I love that both he was aware of that will be a potential gap to where he could up B, and that Proto went ahead for it, right? You know, he's not going to get punished, as you said. That is something that you will look for later down the line, potentially get him on a sing trap or just outright just punish it with the rest.
Oh, you can see Proto just backing off, not committing to anything, letting BassMage make, and there it is again, just waiting for either the pound, the dash tech, something grounded, and Proto's swinging second. BassMage is going to have to overshoot if he wants to land those, or just not to him at all.
All right, Proto at the ledge. BassMage just backing up again, giving him a little bit too much respect. Now Proto's back at center for free. We could see a variety of moves kill here too.
This is so close. Oh my goodness. And Jigglypuff is really out here, but a little too high there. And Proto going to get the up air to take it off the top. Now Proto with the advantage here, but BassMage cooking up an edge guard situation with the Nair. No, the double jump fair, but it's a trade.
I think Proto was hoping that knocking him with that first aerial would scare BassMage off. Like, oh, I can't do this. But BassMage with the confidence to say, no, I'll take this trade and I'll take the next one too.
Yep.
You're losing that stock.
Yeah, dude, that was so good. And the only way that Nair hits through is on the latter part of that up B, not earlier on. So perfect placement there by BassMage.
Yeah, Lucina invincible for the first 5 frames, so got to be careful. Place your neutral air very high up in her trajectory, and then you could actually just snipe her out.
Proto's playing so back foot. Like, he's just pushing himself to the ledge, and just chilling there, waiting for a rising area, waiting for pound. You could see it there. Proto is not engaging. The issue with that, though, is you start to box yourself like this, and if BassMage makes 2 or 3 right guesses, it might be your stock.
Oh, there's no jump. There's no jump.
No,
the down air.
Down air instead of nair.
Nair had to be it, man.
I've seen BassMage do that several times.
I feel like
this
that's
weekend.
an input error.
Yes, I agree. I think that he was trying to fast fall
forward,
Nair,
yeah,
and ended up getting that.
It's been happening to him a lot. Oh, here's a forward throw, though, rolling through the dancing blade. Oh, my
That did not connect.
That's crazy. Oh,
What?
Smash.
But the Randy F smash.
He's waiting for the air dodge.
goodness.
He's waiting for the air dodge. Proto made it very clear he wasn't going to give it to him. Says, fine, you're out.
Slipping right underneath that bear with one of his own, and BassMage is going to take game 1.
Bro, what was that?
It's BassMage, bro.
Dude, that's Based Wizard at it again.
Based Wizard.
He's here.
He's magical, bro.
Wow.
It really is just... Proto has all the right ideas on stage. Obviously, you know, he's playing defensive. He's waiting for Bass to commit to something, and then he's coming in and punishing it. But the issue with that is that you're really losing stage. Every single time you do that, you're getting pushed into the corner, which is exactly where BassMage wants you. And BassMage doesn't really care about the percent, honestly, because he knows if he gets one hit, it might lead to death.
Yeah. Dude, that's nutty.
Getting these edge guards and even just
So
like
nice.
whiff punishing the forward air, right? Kind of catching on that Proto more of a swinger in that offstage scenario instead of trying to go for that air dodge. I mean, makes a lot of sense. Forward air is just going to be a move that, I mean, I would rather swing than air dodge, right? I feel like air dodging against jigs generally doesn't do much, but you know, BassMage playing around that and whiff punishing, weaving a fair of his own for the finisher there.
Man, that was insane to watch. I feel like Proto was in control for most of the game, but Bass is just the one who's making decisive plays.
Yeah.
Lucina has to grind it out the whole time.
Oh,
Jigglypuff can get you off stage.
Oh, did you see?
I did not.
It's Smashville. I told you, bro. I told you.
It's his stage.
This could be very bad for Proto. I get why he picked it. We saw it was a good stage for Lucina, but I told you, dude, BassMage loves this.
Yeah,
loves
BassMage kind of smiling over
Oh,
there.
yeah. He doesn't want to show it. You know, he's like a little bit.
The reason this is crazy is because if BassMage gets one bounce on the ground, like usually the strat has been throughout the weekend, tech roll away from Jigglypuff. On this stage, if you tech roll away from Jigglypuff, you are out of runway. You're gone.
Yeah, you're just in the corner, too.
He
So
lacks critical information.
Yes.
Oh, no.
I feel like this is going to go pretty well for Bass if he's able to get the grabs. Lucina, obviously, she's blessed with a lot of range, so not necessarily free shield grabs against her or anything, but should the opportunity to rise, I think it'll be really, really good for Puff.
You're not. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Whoa. That's a close one. The air dodge.
Oh, you know, we still got chases on that.
I was looking for the outward up B. That's another Proto signature move. Back throw, yup. How are we coming back from this? Just the air dodge. Proto, not even going to swing.
That is safe.
Whoa. The roll
Okay,
on
the forward
so
throw off
bold.
stage. Do you get a trade here? Tries to go deep with the nair. The reversal potentially. Oh, but the air dodge going to the left side here.
Oh, another
BassMage
forward
keeping the
throw.
pressure on the nair.
There we go. That's a stop. Dead.
Yep.
The angle change on that throw, man. Such a big deal for Puff.
Especially against sword characters. Sword characters traditionally are characters that like, oh, okay, I can sink low, go safe low, and then just up B upward. If you send them at a really bad angle, it forces sword characters to burn the double jump so early, and it's really a coin flip. Like, are you going to double jump swing, or are you going to double jump directional air dodge the ledge, right? Like,
It's so fun watching the actual buffs matter. Because it feels like with those patch notes, it's just like, okay, Falco a little bit more active, or Falco gets another feather. None of this matters.
Zox
And then,
tilt is stronger by 1%.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Wario's secret trick is a bit, okay, who cares? But the Puff buffs were a big deal, as you could see.
Yeah.
yeah, and I mean, you know it matters. Like, mid-min's up smash is 1 frame slower. Like, you're not going to notice that nerf, right? Like, as a spectator, but you notice these
jab.
buffs, right? Like the jab, you see the conversions, you see the jab into the grab, which goes into the forward throw, which gets the game, really like puts Jigglypuff's win condition online, and seeing that and how, you know, BassMage is abusing that is so fun.
Yeah, even Bear. Remember back in the day when Bear wasn't as good, you know? I think Puff got some of the better buffs out of Ultimate's lifespan. So.
It doesn't seem to be helping him now, though.
Yeah.
Proto has slowed this down pretty significantly. He's now boxing out BassMage on the left side. BassMage fighting back, but getting knocked.
bounce off the ground right there. Okay, blowing up the roll with neutral air, and now Proto just one solid hit away from evening up the set. Yeah, so Smashville, you know, BassMage's comfort zone as well, but Proto playing it better here.
You see Proto just kind of dancing around.
Base just needs one stock here, then potentially can line up with Gimp here. You know, Proto is playing this 2-stock game like it's his last because of how dangerous that Puff can be at those 0% conversions. Great stuff to Proto. Slowing things down on a stage like Smashville can be really rough, right? You don't really have that much room to work with, so he was able to control the pacing on such a small stage. Really, really amazing neutral.
This is really interesting. Do we go back? Because we know that BassMage loves that, but it did feel like the lack of like Proto was not getting knocked on the ground. He wasn't bouncing. He didn't have to tech. BassMage was not getting his win condition in the way that you would expect.
So what do you do as a BassMage in a situation where Proto beat you on your best stage? This is your best stage. This is the stage that you usually would counter pick.
Right.
And yet you got it by the grace of God, and all of a sudden,
wait a minute,
you got bodied.
I mean, we've seen BassMage counter pick Kalos, right?
Right.
I doubt that Proto would ban it, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, if BassMage is looking for more room to work with, we might see the Kalos. It really just depends on what Base kind of wants for the matchup, right?
Sure.
Seems very clear that Proto is going to just stick with the Lucina.
Yeah.
I think Min Min would be a horrible pick here.
Yep,
I might be able to pull it off, but like Jigglypuff can just set herself up at that 45-degree above Min Min and kind of come down on that angle. And like that's where Jigglypuff literally plays neutral. So I'd imagine it's pretty annoying as Min Min to like deal with the character that's doing that.
You need Ram out, but like at the right time all the time. And if you mess up once, but no, it's back to Smashville. BassMage sticking with what he knows. It's quite a gamble because Proto might have shown that he owns the stage, but BassMage trying to wrench it from him for game 3.
Yeah, I feel like Pace was keeping up pretty well for most of the match.
Right. Yeah. It feels like he's not getting his stock conditions, not even win conditions, but like it's not the same match we saw with Lavish, right?
Yeah.
Proto's jumping.
So is Base and into Proto repeatedly, already taking almost 100 damage here. It's not looking so good for him.
Yep, a B off shield.
Such a strong option for Lucina out of shield.
Proto looking for the spike. This man shooting to kill out here. And the back air. Oh, that's so raw.
Slight hesitation. That was sick.
Yeah, Proto definitely one of the coolest players, man. Especially as a longtime Lucina player myself, just watching this guy. It's very impressive. Nothing too fancy, right? I feel like aside from the reverse up Bs and the wave dashes, which isn't even that crazy or technical or anything. It's just smart neutral and edge guarding.
It's a really fun palette cleanser when you, way too low there. It's a really fun palette cleanser when you have stuff like Luigi, like Wario in the bracket, something like Lucina that's almost like, it's like a shot of ginger, you know?
Right,
you get a little bit of,
Regular scheduled program.
Right. Yep. Oh, the up
being out.
Oh.
Barely any shield to speak of right there. I'm surprised he didn't go for pound, but also he wouldn't have needed to. He could have just poked him, which he did.
Up and over.
Chase,
Yep. Got the bear on deck here. Gets the down air, but doesn't get much afterwards.
Yeah, dropping the last hit right there. Okay, Puff down in a big way here, 135%. Any aerial remotely near the ledge is enough. And a Proto will be as well.
Yeah, not going to shield there. Good stuff there by Proto. This is looking really rough for BassMage. Has not been able to land, like you said, his win conditions. And finally gets one here, potentially.
I feel like Base is always swinging.
Yeah.
First chance, like he's drifting in without really making Proto get like this.
Yes.
You're full sending a short hop neutral air.
punish.
There's no guessing. There's no, anticipation. You're just drifting into him. Oh, he's gone.
Good hit there. Yeah, that should be stopped. So good stuff there for BassMage, but I agree. He's been swinging too preemptively, and we know even from previous sets in this tournament, that's really where he's found his flaw, right? A lot of people have taken advantage of that, and that's how they've been able to beat him when they could. So hopefully he can, reel back in on that, because Proto is making him die.
Yeah,
every time.
Proto's hitting BassMage with that adaptation.
Yeah,
he really is.
We saw Gluto, but these full send aerials, you see Proto not one dash back, like we're running, like dash.
Yeah, run.
Yeah,
I'm center stage all the way, and, turn on F tilt, or like
know.
run off stage. Like I was center stage, I ran off the stage to avoid your full send, like nair that takes up half the stage, and then I run off the stage and back
I'm
air.
overshooting my back, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
He's playing it right. He's just staying away from Jigglypuff's threat bubble, as wide as it is, not bashing his head against it. But looks like Final Destination is the pick. BassMage is hovering, so we're off Smashville. He says, Proto, you can have it. And I think that's the right choice.
Yes, yes. I've seen so many players throw sets away because they're very stubborn.
Yeah.
It's like,
Proto.
no, PS2 is like my hometown.
It's my home.
Like,
Yeah, and that's why I was asking, right? Yeah,
PS2.
it's mine. I do this.
yeah.
Proto
Okay,
won't
cool.
be able to go back to Smashville for Game 5. Should have come to that, by the way, because that's the last stage he won on.
True.
So we'll see if BassMage's counterpick to FD is going to get him there in the first place.
Proto knows it's not over. He's up right now, but he's been in this situation in this tournament before.
Take a
You've
breath.
got to close it out. The adaptations you made last game, phenomenal. But the cycle is not over yet. The levels are still coming. The next chapter of the book still needs to be read.
All right. Small battlefield, actually, not FD. So I like this a little bit more. You know, you want, as Jigglypuff, to be able to get your opponent off stage as easily as possible, as little ground behind them as possible.
Yep.
Like the parry right into back air, but no tech chase. All right, see, BassMage now starting to go for the roll away punishes because he knows that roll in is easy for him to punish, so people are not going to pick it that much.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Ooh, we got some
Deep breaths here.
neutral. We got some fundamentals.
We're
Yeah.
moving.
BassMage is, I think he's discovered what the issue is, had some introspection, some reflection.
Like that one skit. Just start camping.
Now, is it going to be enough there? Because you got to win 2 games, and Proto's slightly ahead, but it's not too bad. Just got to watch,
Gotta be careful here. All right, gonna try to weave down. Proto still applying the pressure. Waiting for him to swing.
Not do these
another
rising
punish.
He always
Yeah.
swings.
Yeah.
He always swings.
These rising arrows, man. He's being baited so hard.
Wow, he just did roll in and then dash short hop nair.
Yep.
BassMage is on the aggressive for
back.
sure.
There it is again.
Punish
Full set and
again,
dash
man.
attack.
He wants to hit Proto so bad.
Yeah.
Like so bad, and Proto knows this and is taking
And
huge advantage of it.
Usually the play, good forward air for BassMage. Well done.
right.
Usually the play is just dash up grab. Against Proto, I don't think you're getting it.
It's not as obvious, yeah.
No.
You can't just be doing that kind of stuff. It's just, sometimes you got to play a little bit more neutral, right? Play a couple more reps, see what
It
happens.
sounds on paper like the right play, but in practice it's like, scary.
Yeah. Puff has trash ground speed,
Right.
trash ball speed, so she can't tomahawk grab or anything.
Nope.
And then Lucina has amazing out of shield. So
Right.
I think Proto's patience game is really paying off in spades here.
Did the music stop?
Yeah, it did.
Is that a glitch?
Is this thing on? Oh,
Okay.
man, that's hilarious. Well, I guess some songs just don't have a finish.
Yeah.
That's just it.
No,
Oh, wait.
it's
Oh,
back.
there it goes.
It's
We're back.
back.
We're
Terrible
back.
looping by Nintendo.
Quality.
Yeah, I don't know who did
Ooh.
that. That's wild.
It's the same guy in charge of the esports division.
Maybe it was a intern. Who knows?
Yeah.
Ooh, neutral air, jumping with
Trying to
Proto,
get the
but
double jump. Not gonna get it.
can't quite shoot it.
Oh, just the drop down follow there. Not going to even have a double jump. The back air just calling it out. Dang it. Music's back.
BassMage taking his time here on his potential final stock of the tournament.
Ooh. Soft nair to back air. Oh, that could have been so huge. Proto barely slipping by.
Oh,
and
no,
BassMage
everything.
shook.
Here
This
we
is
go.
so much free damage here. He knew that he was going to go to the ledge. He got so much percent off of it. BassMage dropping with the neutral air, but he can't quite get ProtoBanham,
nice. He's gone.
and he's so
That's
low. That's going to do it. ProtoBanham expertly drifting down there. Man, well done to Proto for defeating BassMage.
Yeah,
Amazing stuff.
BassMage putting Jigglypuff on the map, not
Yeah.
just here, but also at events like Port Priority 6, Smash World Tour Championships, cracking into the top 8 of what could be the hardest tournament of the year.
In history.
Right. Yeah.
On,
Yeah, Summit, of course, only the cream of the crop gets to make it here in the first place. Like you said, Coney, people had plenty of warning that he'd be here. They had plenty of prep time for Puff, and he was still able to take down several of the greats. So big shout-outs to BassMage. Incredible, inspirational run, right? If you're a low-tier hero out there, I mean, I still think you should pick a top tier, but now you have no reason to complain when you lose with the one that you're playing already.
Yeah,
Definitely.
man. I mean, really phenomenal stuff from BassMage, and I'm really excited to see what he's going to be able to do throughout the rest of 2022.
Yeah.
Guys, just we talk about it all the time. Student of the game, breaking things down for this character. Being a trendsetter, right, and really trying to look at any of these players as, I can win these, right? I can challenge these. Sometimes people they crumble under the weight of the moment, and he has consistently been out here and put up a fight against the best in the world. So what a treat to watch him play. I'm excited to see what he's going to be able to do next. this man, he's not done yet.
Yeah,
Wizard
he's
is
not.
not-
He's not.
What's also fascinating is all throughout the summit, we've been like, okay, some of these matchups look unwinnable for certain players all throughout the event. We're like, I don't know how he's going to do this. I don't know how he's going to do this. I feel like we've said that a lot with BassMage, and consistently he's found a way just right up against the wall with Proto. How you feeling, my man?
I'm content. I did my best. That's all I can really say. I tried as much as I could. His neutral like exceeded what I thought, and I had to change it up too fast. He beat me on my best stage. I can't even be mad at that. He just outplayed me.
We were talking about that on
Yeah.
Smashville. It's
I was banking on that. It didn't work. He just like was better at that. He was just better. He was just a better player and outplayed me. Is how I feel about it.
you never got the best thing about Smashville is like the ground, sort of pushing people off, getting the
Yeah,
jabs, getting you were never grounded.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he was like always on the platform, so I always had to do like some sort of risk, which was a bit annoying. But I did find grabs, and every time I got a grab, I got a kill. But it's just you can only get that so much.
he was playing mad defensive
Yeah,
too.
he
Like
just-
you were oversending aerials. It's like he's
And
just
then he just
dashing.
whipped
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to bank. I was banking on him because sometimes I'll do that overshoot on purpose because a lot of people will mess up their spacing because they don't. Because Nair's active for like 43 frames. So like a lot of people will just like mess up on that because of how active it is, and he like was well aware and like knew where to space around and all that. So I can't really be mad.
Adapted to neutral air off
Yeah.
stage
Yeah,
too. He would go like
definitely.
mad low. He would
Yeah.
use the Dancing Blade 1.
Yeah, I
right.
feel like his mindset. Like when I was playing, I knew his mindset would probably be like, if I hit him, he died, and that's how he played. He played like I was a touch of death.
Right. He understood
basically.
the assignment. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
he understood
Yeah.
the assignment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you kind of just rose to him too much. You know, rising aerials are
Yeah.
obviously very unsafe against characters with good out of shield like that, and you were just a little bit too aggressive. But you know what? I
Yeah.
understand because you feel like you have to get in.
Yeah, it's just a little bit rough because I know he won't commit, and I tried to like get him to do an aerial like that, but I never got the chance.
Right.
I think if you guys kept playing, we would have seen a little bit more back and forth. But
Yeah.
fortunately, we could only do a best of 5 because in that last game, you could tell that you were a lot slower,
Yeah.
a lot more calm, a lot more
Right.
confident. But fortunately, it was not enough. But hey, 7th at Summit, bro, top 8.
Incredible job to
Jeez.
BassMage.
Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Really,
Yeah.
really
Good
proud
Lord.
of you.
Yeah, sick run, bro.
You have
yeah.
anything you want to say? Anybody you
Yeah.
want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out all the people who helped me out. I want to shout out Hungrybox. I want to shout out Istis. I'm gonna be retweeting her blog post. It shows the story of the summit run that I had to the campaign.
Awesome.
It just goes more in depth into it. Shows you like how much we had to like put in, et cetera, et cetera. Because I know a lot of people say it was like HBox, but there was like HBox obviously carried.
Yeah. But
Like,
there's a lot of
there was
people.
a lot more.
There was a
in
community
depth.
involved.
Yeah, there was a community,
For sure.
and there's a lot more in depth on
For
it.
sure.
Yeah,
Actually.
nobody gets the summit off of one person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Yeah, I'd also like Musicking actually has been helping me a bit, like for like the past months. Shout outs to him. He's been
Okay.
helping me a good amount.
Awesome.
Glad he has faith in me. I'm just gonna keep playing the game, and that's all I can really say.
Hell yeah,
Absolutely.
dude. Well, we wish you the best luck in your
we
future
do.
tournaments, and can't
Definitely.
wait to see
Take
you at
care.
the next one, man.
Thanks again,
Good
man.
stuff, BassMage.
Wow, really
Well done.
great run. Honestly,
Yeah.
a vote in making top 8 with a
Yeah.
character like Jigglypuff of all
Wild.
things. It's just so insane to see.
Unbelievable against the best in the world too. Like we
Right.
got the best in the U.S., the best in North America, the best in Europe, the best in Japan, and he somehow cracked